Greetings, Guardians. This is Olympus Alliance. Today, we're stepping into one of the most dangerous partnerships in hero wars, Alliance, the venomous duo of Maya and Heidi. On their own, these heroes are already a problem for enemy teams. Maya overwhelms the field with poison flowers, healing waves, and binding vines, while Heidi spreads toxins like wildfire, punishing anyone who tries to cleanse them. But together, they become a slow, methodical, and unavoidable force of destruction. In this video, we're going over the top 5 Maya plus Heidi teams that can dominate the mobile meta right now. I'll break down exactly how each team works, the role every hero plays, and the matchups they excel against. If you enjoy battles where the enemy is slowly suffocated under constant damage, control, and sustain, this is your playbook. Team 1, Maya, Heidi, Amira, Leanne, Martha. This team is all about control, survivability, and dangerous scaling damage. Amira is here not just for faction synergy, but for her fair deal, shutting down critical hits from agility-based attackers, which is huge against heroes like Dante or Yasmin. But her biggest contribution is her Careless Wish. This ability deals enormous magic damage that scales with her magic attack and the number of Way of Mystery allies on the field. With Maya and Heidi in the lineup, that scaling jumps, turning Careless Wish into a devastating mid to late fight nuke. Leanne provides her reliable charm control, punishing enemy aggression and breaking their formation rhythm. Martha ensures the team has long-term sustain through her healing totem, letting Maya and Heidi stay alive long enough for their poison damage to really take over. This team thrives against physical burst compositions and crit-reliant lineups. They can't land quick kills, and once the poison starts stacking with Amira's magic bursts in the mix, it's over. Team 2, Maya, Heidi, Celeste, Amira, Leanne. This is the anti-heal poison squad, and it's brutal. Celeste's dark form is the perfect complement to Maya and Heidi's constant dot damage. By cutting enemy healing effectiveness, she ensures that every tick of poison sticks, and enemy healers are working at half strength. Her light form still supports the team when needed, but her real value here is locking down sustain-heavy opponents. Amira once again plays a double role, Fair Deal shuts down critical damage, and Careless Wish lands huge magic bursts in the middle of the fight. Combined with Celeste's anti-heal, those bursts hit like a hammer because the enemy can't recover afterward. Leanne's charm control adds even more punishment to enemies trying to break through. The result? Healers can't keep up, damage dealers get charmed, and tanks melt from poison and magic burst combined. This team crushes Rufus, Julius, and other sustained tanks. Team 3, Maya, Heidi, Folio, Amira, Leanne. This is the burst disruption version of Maya plus Heidi, and it's terrifying. Folio brings huge magical damage, and it's not just numbers, it's chaos. His skills disrupt enemy positioning, break formations, and pull focus away from Maya and Heidi. That distraction buys your poison dealers time to stack their toxins safely. Amira's Careless Wish drops in as a second wave of burst magic, timed perfectly to hit when enemies are already softened by poison. Fair Deal continues to protect your core from crit assassins, keeping the comp stable against aggressive plays. Leanne's charm control punishes enemies caught in the chaos of Folio's disruption. This team is at its best against tight, coordinated enemy squads, the ones that want to land their skills in sync. Folio shatters that sync, Maya and Heidi keep the poison pressure high, and Amira delivers the finishing blow. Team 4, Maya, Heidi, Somna, Amira, Leanne. If you like total tempo control, this is your team. Somna's sleep shuts down multiple enemies at once, giving Maya and Heidi all the time they need to load poison stacks across the enemy team. By the time the sleepers wake, their health bars are already chunked down. Amira plays her full dual threat role here, crit suppression and massive magic burst from Careless Wish. This means that even if a key enemy survives the poison stacking, Amira can finish them off with raw magical force. Lian continues to lock down aggression with charm control, and Somna's sleep makes it incredibly difficult for enemies to ever mount a coordinated counterattack. Against fast-paced teams like Dante Comps, this lineup slows the match to a crawl and turns the battle into a one-sided war of attrition. Team 5, Maya, Heidi, Celeste, Folio, Lian. Our final pick is the fast finisher of the Maya plus Heidi combinations. Celeste once again ensures enemy healing is crippled, letting every poison tick and every burst of magic hit harder. Folio delivers massive magical damage and creates constant disruption and distraction with his large-scale attacks, forcing enemies out of position and breaking up their synergy. His presence draws attention away from Maya and Heidi, keeping them safe to do their work. Lian's charm keeps things under control when enemies try to push back. This team can end fights faster than the pure control variants, making it a great choice when you can't afford to let a match drag on, but still retaining the poison threat if the battle goes long. Why these teams work? All of these lineups follow the same core principles. Give Maya and Heidi the time they need to build lethal poison stacks. Add control so the enemy can't freely pressure your core heroes. Include burst damage to secure kills once poison has weakened the enemy. Use anti-heal or crit suppression to block enemy recovery or fast kills. Leverage disruption and distraction to pull focus away from Maya and Heidi, letting them do their job. Amira isn't just here for faction synergy, she's a dangerous magic burst dealer with Careless Wish, and Fair Deal is one of the best anti-crit tools available. Folio isn't just a burst mage, he's a formation breaker whose disruption makes it impossible for coordinated teams to land their combos. And there you have it, Guardians, the top 5 Maya plus Heidi teams in Hero Wars Alliance. Whether you want to grind down your enemies with pure control and sustain, cripple their healing, or smash them apart with bursts of magic, these comps give you everything you need to turn the battlefield toxic. Which one will you try first? Let me know in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe with the bell so you never miss the next strategy. Stay tuned, stay sharp, and as always, salute and friendship.